was a team that were incredibly consistent, now inconsistent in a different way, that we were able maybe to lose 8 games in 2 seasons, and now in more than 1 month, a little bit more days, we had lost 8, so it's not defense, so it's not about this action or this player or the other players in general, so we give away the actions in the games, and Feyenoord 3-0, and we give away the 3 goals for our faults, and many things now is happening. We don't play with this composer and pose because the results are not good, but the reality is the game was not exceptional for our side, because I know the situation, understand for many reasons, but the reality is that we are not winning games.
Mistakes keep on happening. I know you've mentioned them in the past. I mean, how do you stop those? It's just a human thing.
I would say they have to know that these kind of situations happen in Lisboa when we give 2 penalties away, and we talk in that moment that. So in the box you have to be careful. So be careful. So we have to count many things, but it's not about Mateus. Mateus played an exceptional game as a fullback left, like it's not his position. Played really good, and but yeah, we today, you know that. It's not about that. I have to reflect not just for that action I have to continue to do to play better, and understand now that the results will help us to take our best, and that right now we don't have, and yeah, the only way I learn is keep going.
You say the way you learn, so you're learning too from this experience, because it must be hard for you and for your players that are not used to this happening.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm not good enough. So I'm the boss here, I'm the manager. I have to find a solution. I don't find it. So, yeah, that is a reality. That's all.
The mistakes obviously cost in the end, but 1-0 for so long, should you have had the game wrapped up, or was it not that sort of game? Was it just about keeping control?
No, we want to play better. We want to create chances. We want to press in that situation better, but it's not possible.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think we deserve it. Of course, it was a very tough match, as you can imagine. But we believe it until the end, and then we managed to score. I think we needed that win was important for us, and also you can see it for our fans.
What was your plan going into the game? And despite being 1-0 down, were your players sticking to that plan?
That was very clear. We were in the game for 90 minutes, and that is very good. And I feel that they believe it. We talked about the Arsenal game. We were playing well in the first half, but I felt they were not believing that we could win. Today was so much different, and you feel it in the game. We believe it. We managed to score, and then I think we deserved the win.
Did you believe it still? Time was running out when that penalty happened.
I also believe something in my career, in our career, something happened. And then we have Fergie time, so we put the things together and magic happened, but it's just one win. Important for us, for our fans, the context that we live in, the loss that we had against Nottingham with the storm, with all the fans, so it was a good day for us.
I know you say it's just one win, and I know you also said this week that it's not like a regular derby will be because of the situation, but the reaction of those fans will tell you probably that that's not just a win.
They need it, just like us. But you can see it, the way they celebrate the second goal is special. But we need to continue. So we know that for the fans they are from here, is different, and they feel that our club need to win this kind of matches, need to improve. So I understand the happiness of our fans, but it's just 3 points.
Can this start something, a win like this? Could this really start something?
We cannot start with that every time we win. So we need a lot of time, and we can imagine that we were having this conversation. Imagine with the victory of City, our performance was the same, but we managed to score 2 goals in the last minutes. It changed the conversation and the way they look at the team. So we need to improve a lot of things, but today the guys deserved the win, and they were in the game until the last minute, and that is really important for us.
How special is Amad Diallo? I know you haven't worked with him long, but he's a young man who seems to have a bright future and a very cool head.
Yeah, and he can play different positions. He's very humble, and that is really important. So let's continue. Now we have to be careful with Amad, because sometimes in our club we put our kids too soon in the special place. Let's calm down Ahmad and all the team and continue the job.
Guys, well played. An absolutely spectacular victory. And to be honest, Bruno, no doubting who the hero was. What about this young man next to you?
Oh, he's been doing well. He's been doing great things. I think he's still a lot to come from him because he's always alive, and this is why he gets the penalty. This is why he gets his goal. It's a brilliant pass from Licha also, but he's being brilliant. But I don't want to say much to keep him going again because we need him at this level because when he's like this, he's unstoppable.
And it's not just that it's City, it's last minute, you were 1-0 down a few minutes before. It's how you dream it, isn't it?
Yeah. We wanted to win this game. We know it was not easy. Obviously in the first half we tried to score, but yeah, in the second half I think we pressed good a lot for this. And yeah, let's enjoy for today and focus for the next game.
Yeah. And he's a humble guy as well.
Oh, he's not of many words in English. He's
doing great. He's doing great.
He speaks more in French and Italian than in English, but he is. And as I said, I just want him to keep working because that's what he's been doing, and he can be just okay with this because it's great what he did today. But I'm pretty sure that he can do this every week. So we expect it. He knows the expectations to play for Man United. We want this week in, week out. He's been here for a while. He's now getting his chances deservedly because he's been working hard and the results are here. When you do the right things in the right moment, things will come to you and you are prepared for it.
And credit to you as well. Lovely, cool penalty at a pressure moment. You had that big chance just before as well.
You go 1v1 with the keeper. I just tried to lift a little bit the ball to go away from Ederson. I went away from him, but also from the goal. It was not perfect.
Yeah.
But then, it's a penalty. It's a moment of nerves. You need to calm yourself down. You know that it's a big part of games. So I'm always ready to calm myself down in these big moments to give something to the team. And I had to deliver because before it was too much of a big chance to miss. So I'm very happy to score that goal.
So under the new manager then, what does this mean to the team?
No, it's a process that we know that what he demands, what he wants from us. We've been speaking always before games that it doesn't matter what happens in the game. We stick to what we have to do, what we've been training to do. New routines, difficult, different positions, whatever. We're here to help everyone today. Once again, brilliant coming from the bench. He was really good. Kobe was prepared. We had unfortunately Mason to go out in the beginning of the game. Kobe jumped in, always prepared. I think Mano was outstanding today. Ugarte, for me, it's obviously I can't take the credit away from Ahmad because decisive moments is for big players, and he was there in the decisive moments. But for me, Manu today was unstoppable. He was really good. I think Licha, Victor came in and he helped. He gives you comfort. He's good on the ball. It's his experience. And we count on everyone. And I think that's from the manager also. He's being showing that he counts on everyone, and everyone has to be ready to get the chances.
Okay, shall we give Ahmad that Player of the Match award? Well played.
Thank you.
The Diallo Derby, it's been described as. Fantastic.
Gracias. Thank you.
Well done.
So well since Ruben Amorim has come in the 7 appearances. He's been
the biggest plus, I think, no doubt, for the new manager coming in, getting to work with the players from the start of the first game. Really, he's had a big impact, but the impact today and the winning the penalty and the goal and the finish certainly wasn't easy, and that just gave a player prepared to run forward as well. And also Bruno's chance came from somebody actually running forward, and a brilliant moment for him. And well deserved. He's got a bit of energy, he's got a bit of quality. Young kid, learning his trade. Obviously, you always worry. Listen, hopefully he stays grounded. But a big afternoon for him.
He's also versatile as well, can he? He can play in the front three, he can play wing back. I think he's been the best player for Man United this season. I just enjoy watching him in terms of his endeavour, his work rate, the way he runs in behind, the way he's not afraid to go at somebody. How many times do we see wingers in today's football, they go to the line and they come back? He's not doing that. He's got that confidence and belief in himself that he can play at this level. So yeah,
And
it was.
the importance of running behind, and that was the key. Particularly, I know sometimes you have to gamble towards the end, but you need a bit of luck. But be prepared to run in behind it. Listen, the way the game has changed a lot over the last few years, particularly for midfielders, everyone wants to come and get a feel for the ball and get touches. But you need people running beyond the ball, running beyond the striker, and that's where United created their best moments.
But it's just his composure as well.
Yeah.
The way he took his goal was just brilliant. The way he over and then the finish, with conviction as well. Really
And
good day
we look
for
for
him.
look for certain traits in a Man United player, obviously, and he looks like he's got that. He looks like he's comfortable in the jersey. We talked about pressure and recruitment over the last few years, and players can't find their feet playing for Man United. But he looks as if I'm okay being a Man United player.
I think the important thing though is just, I know Bruno was being sort of a party pooper there and we're talking about Agate, but just in terms of the pressure of Man United and staying at that level, we've talked about Garnacho at times. When he first came into the squad, I thought he was brilliant. And now, we've seen it with Amad Diallo. He just needs to keep his feet on the floor and do what he does best.
That's the key for any young player, obviously, coming to a tiny big club. It's how you deal with now the expectation, the pressure, the importance he played today, contract.
Fly tackling.
Are you sure about that?
I was drunk somewhere. No, you stay grounded. But you also say, I need the young kids tonight, but don't get me wrong, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Absolutely enjoy playing for Man United. And big moments like that, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you're a long time retired, so enjoy the good moments when you get them, because this is not as much fun as scoring the winner in a Manchester derby, and some of us know what that's like.
Managed to do it, yeah. Still living off it. No, great moments for you, honestly. Especially with 5-10 minutes ago, if someone said you thought United could win this 2-1, I know City were a little bit nervous toward the end and they were a bit negative with their passes and they brought the trouble on themselves. But for United to go on and win the game, huge result for them.
Well, were those nerves apparent in the way that they conceded the penalty? Because it was Ahmad who drew it as well, drew the foul.